Don Regio Dolphins. Welcome back to another Read Aloud. I know that you have heard your teachers say this over and over and over again. They've probably been saying it a lot in distance learning, but I know they were saying it a lot when you were here at school, which was read, read, read. The more you read, the easier it gets. The more you read, the faster you're able to read. And the more you read, the better it's going to be in all that you do. I love reading. I don't always have a lot of time to do it, but I think it's really important that we do it because it allows our imagination to run wild. It allows us to go places we never thought we could go. And it allows us to learn more about things that we never thought we could learn about. So I am going to read a book today about the love of reading, and it is called The Highest Mountain of Books in the World. And it is written by Rocio Bonilla. Lucas was convinced he was born to fly. He could spend hours watching the birds soar or airplanes leaving white trails in the sky up above. Look how beautiful those illustrations are. He tried to make wings many times, millions of wings. Big ones, small ones, even ones with real feathers. Surely, he thought, one of his inventions would make his dream come true, to fly, but none did. Lucas! Look at him jumping on his bed, trying to fly. Lucas refused to give up. Every Christmas, he would write Santa Claus a letter asking him to, pretty, please bring me wings that can really fly. But for some reason, year after year, Santa got it wrong, giving him toy wings that were no use at all. Can people fly? On his birthday, after blowing out the candles on his cake and making the same wish he'd made each and every birthday before, his mother said, "There are other ways to fly, Lucas," and she put a book in his hands. What do you think she means by that? There are other ways to fly. How can a book help you fly? Let's find out. At first, Lucas didn't understand what she meant, but he sat in the garden and started to read anyway. He loved the story that his mother had given him so much, he finished it in one sitting. Almost without realizing it, he picked up another book, and then another, and another. He was amazed by everything he discovered, learned, and imagined. Looks like that story took him under the sea. Is he in the belly of a whale? He started to devour books endlessly, and the more he read, the faster he read. He couldn't stop. He soon finished all the books from the bookcase in the living room, and the books from his sister's room, too. Now where is he? Outer space. Is he an alien? A Martian? More! Before he knew it, the garden was full of books. He stacked them up, sat on them, and asked for more. What is he creating right there? What is he sitting on? Could we say a tower of books? A stack of books? Everyone brought him books. His best friend Thomas, the girl next door, the music teacher, his grandfather, and even the local baker. Look at all these wonderful places he's going in these stories. And so his mountain of books grew and grew and grew. After a while, Lucas stopped coming down, not even to eat or sleep. His mother, his sister, and even the fire department tried to get him to come down, but Lucas could only think about reading. Make a prediction. What do you think is going to happen to this mountain of books? Or what do you think is going to happen to Lucas? find out. When he had finished all the books in the neighborhood, he started on vans full of books from the local library. The mountain of books grew higher, and he became so famous that he was even on TV. Look how high that mountain of books is now. Can you see that? It's way up to the sky. When people found out about him, they came from all over to see the highest mountain of books in the world. Lucas didn't notice anything. He just kept on reading. Oh my goodness. Look how high up he is. We don't even see buildings anymore. How is he going to get down? Make a prediction. Will he ever come down? Let's find out. With each story, he traveled to other countries, discovered interesting things about history, met new characters, and imagined worlds that didn't really exist. And then one day, all of a sudden, he understood what his mother meant. Even though he couldn't fly, his imagination could. In fact, he realized that he hadn't stopped flying since he'd started his first book. And at that moment, he wanted to climb down the mountain to tell her, but how? Look at him, looking all the way down. And that's when his imagination allowed him to fly, yet once again. The very last picture here shows him hugging his mom. The power of books. Books can transport us all over the world. We can go to different parts of the country. We can go to imaginary places. We could go under the ocean or up in outer space. It is amazing to read books because just like watching a movie, when we read it, we can play that movie in our head and we can use our imagination to build those images and those pictures. I'm sure some of you out there love to read and probably do quite a bit of it. But for those of you that don't or haven't yet found the book that you're into, I highly recommend right now, if you don't have books at home, to go to epic.com or audible.com to listen and read books. Find out what you're passionate about. Find out what you're interested in. If you could try to hear a book or read a book a day, or if you choose a chapter book, maybe a chapter book in a week or two, that would be fantastic. The more you read, the more you grow. The more you grow, the better you feel. I wish you guys nothing but the best. And please don't forget to read, read, read. All right, take care, dolphins. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye.